What's going on, y'all? So listen. What's going on, y'all? So we are back again for another What It Is video. Um, you guys, I hope everyone is having a good week. Like I said in my previous videos, I know I had some shit that was going on, and like I said before, I don't know if I said it in the previous video or whatever. I do like to thank everybody who, left condolences and stuff like that and well wishes or whatever on my previous What It Is video when I was talking about the loss of my friend and stuff like that. And then do you know what this month also is? This month is a doozy, and it's really playing on my mental and my family's mental, because this is my aunt who was murdered birthday month, and on the 29th will be the 7th year anniversary of my uncle, who also passed away 4 months before my aunt was murdered, his death date. So it'll be 7 years. And y'all know, if you new to this channel, my uncle, he was somebody that was really, he was my best friend, and he was, you know, um, he was the person that I first came out to. Actually, to be quite honest, let me just take it there. He wasn't the first person I actually first came out to. He was the first person who actually be like, "Bitch, you like girls, okay?" And he knew. He was the first person who actually said something about it, okay? And he was gay himself, so he kind of had a feeling. You know what I'm saying? Um, Let me tell y'all what happened and how he found out and how he confirmed it. Because he asked me one time and I was just like, no, no. I was denying it to myself, whatever. Because, I knew he was gay, but I don't know. I just didn't feel comfortable enough saying it out loud yet or whatever. I was just turning 18 or whatever. And we used to work at the same place. And we was riding the train together to go to work, and he was like, "Let me see your phone." No, we was coming home actually. He was like, "Let me see your phone," because he needed to see something. So I gave him my phone, and this bitch went through my shit. No, he didn't go through my shit. Somebody sent me something. Somebody sent me a nude. Okay, a girl sent me a nude, and he was like, "Wait a minute, what?" And this, you know, I had some explaining to do, and he was like, "Bitch, what's this?" And I was like, "Well," and he was like, "See, bitch, I already knew. I've been telling you this." I was like, "Okay, well, you got me, whatever." You know what I'm saying? So that was my nigga. That was my best friend. And I will say, I'm sorry to start it off like this, but I just had to reflect a little bit. Because, I can honestly admit that I feel as though if he was still here, a lot of things would be different. I think part of the reason why I became so introverted as I've become is the fact that I lost him as young as I lost him, and um during a time where I really needed that mentor. Like, he was my gay mentor and all that stuff. He was my best friend and everything. He introduced me to a whole bunch of stuff, and I just felt like I lost that, and it just took a part of me. It really did. And that's probably why I just really stay to myself as well, because I haven't really opened up to people like that ever since that happened. But that we dealing with a lot of stuff over here, but we'll get through it. But once again, thank y'all for y'all love and y'all support. Ooh, y'all always come through. I was reading messages and I was sitting here like, thank you guys. And some of y'all, see, I love when I open up like this, because it gets some of y'all to open up, and I be reading some of the comments about what y'all be going through, and it just goes to show that everybody is going through something and has experienced something, and everybody needs that encouragement, everybody needs that support, everybody needs some outpouring of love and something. We don't know what anybody is going through, and we just need each other. We just need each other. But we're going to get off of that. We're going to get into this video. Um... Even though I had my unfortunate event that happened this Monday, which you saw the video, you already know what I'm talking about. I had my package taken. And yes, it was my package. And you want to know how I know? Because, the first time that I got my package, it came in a box. You know what I'm saying? A little box. And, talking about getting certain things through the mail or whatever, it's very discreet. Okay? It's not like it has a marijuana sticker on top of it that's saying, "Ooh, this is weed." You know what I'm saying? No, it literally was a box that just had my address on it, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? So I knew who it was coming from or whatever, and I was fine. I was thinking that that's what was gonna happen. It came in a pink package. That's exactly what my neighbor said that they saw taken. And then I go on my girl thing, and she was posting other people who got their stuff, and she put it in a pink pack. I said, ain't this about a bitch? So my shit really did get taken. Okay, somebody really got high off of my fucking supply. Ain't that some bitch shit? I'm still pissed about it, but I let it go. I let it go, you know, because I'm finna get a new shipment coming in, bitch. Okay, so it's all right. It's all right. And you want to know what? I'm a little paranoid because, Beyonce. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. I don't care how you feel, okay? Don't put out something called, like, you know, a big thing like Black is King, you know, this big event, and then you put out the merch like a couple of days or so or a week later or whatever, and then it take 10 years to get here. That merch shit went on pre-order or whatever the fuck years ago. I'm just not getting today getting a freaking notification saying that your stuff has been shipped. Okay. Now, girlfriend, everybody over Black is King. Well, we not really over it. We ain't nobody talking about it. It would have been cool if we would have had it and could have been sporting it when we was at the height of the, you know, of the fascination with it, of the funness of it. Like, oh my God, you know what I'm saying? Black is King and all that shit. Girl, I'm just not finna get my stuff. It's winter. It's about to be winter, okay? We are, well, it's fall. It's fall. But girl, that's why I'm trying to exaggerate, because that's how long we've been waiting for this shit. Okay, at least I have. You know, beggars can't be choosers, but goddamn, Beyonce, get that shit together. I don't know who your distribution is, but you're gonna have to do better. Okay? If you wanna do this, let me tell you something. If you got another event coming out, because I think you did the same thing with Homecoming. Okay, don't do that shit no more. Let me tell you something. When you have another big thing that's coming out, you got 2 more projects that's coming out on Netflix, all right? So put the merch out first for pre-order, leading up to when it's supposed to come out on Netflix, so people can have their merch by the time it comes out on Netflix or the week after. Not us waiting 15 years after the shit went past, okay? Don't do that no more. Girl, I ain't got time for this, okay? We'll sit here and wait for it. But, bitch, I honestly forget that I had ordered some shit until I saw how much I paid for it. And I said, oh, shit, bitch, I could have spent that money on something else. But, you know, it's too late. At this point, I can't even cancel it. You know what I'm saying? But you know what, girl? It is what it is. Don't ever do it again. But you're going to do it again. You're going to do it again. It is what it is. And we're going to fall for the shit each and every fucking time. But, moving on from that. Shout out to the Lakers. I thought I already talked about this. Girl, the Lakers won. Okay, after 10 years. Congratulations to them. If I already spoke on this, don't even worry about it, because I'm just going over some notes that I had wrote earlier today. But yeah, the Lakers won. And that was a good look, you know, especially given this hard year with the death of Kobe or whatever. That was definitely a good look, and that was probably a spirit upbuilding and mood booster and everything for the city of LA. You know, they probably really needed that. So congratulations to them. Let's move on into some girl. Let's just the politics that's going on. Okay, because I had some stuff that was I'm gonna get to it, but you know, let me just get this politic mess out the way. First of all, the town hall meetings was supposed to happen tonight. I'm pretty sure. I think Biden's still going on at this moment. I just came home from work. They came on while I was at work. Now, see, what had happened was Trump didn't want to do a virtual, debate, because of the simple fact that his ass messed around and got Miss Girl, and you know, it ran ravaged through the White House or whatever, you know. So at this point, they was like, let's just do a virtual event, okay, a virtual debate. He didn't want to do that. He didn't want to do that. And I'm just sitting here like, why not? Okay, he wants to throw a temper tantrum, so therefore the debate got canceled. And I said, what in the world is going on? This is where we're living, okay? 2020 is wild, okay? And so, they settled on Joe Budden said, well shit, bitch, you ain't finna do no debate. We gonna do some town hall. I'm doing my own town hall. It's gonna be shown on ABC. And then Trump comes out and said that he gonna do his town hall and it's gonna be shown on NBC during the same time as goddamn Biden. I'm sitting here like, wait a minute. So do the people that's for Trump look at Trump's thing or look at Joe's thing because you're trying to get the opposing view to see what's different because you already know what your dude is about, so you trying to get, fill out your opponent and vice versa. Like, I don't know how that was supposed to work. I said that's grimy as hell. That's messed up as hell. Somebody should have came on last night and somebody should have came on tonight, or somebody should come on tonight and somebody should come on tomorrow night. That's what should have happened. That's what should have happened. That would have been fair. Okay, but having both of them on at the same time, that was messed up. That was messed up. They know exactly what they doing. Trump and them, they grimy. They grimy. Okay, and then we get this whole thing with Ice Cube and his it came out. I was like, this man a Trumper, what's going on? I had to put that on my thing. I said I was confused, all right? Because he put out a video talking about working with Trump, or one of the people from his campaign, Karina Parsons or some shit like that. That works with Trump or whatever, put out there tweeting saying that basically Ice Cube is working with them and on this platinum plan. This platinum plan is supposed to be about the black folks, which I don't understand why it's called platinum plan. It make it sound like some hip hop shit, like the platinum chains and the platinum girl, it sounds, I don't know. I don't know if that's what they was going for. I don't know if they thought that that's what it was, but I don't get why it's called the Platinum Plan, but, it is what it is. Okay, we're not going to go that deep. But, talking about the differences and issues and inequalities and whatever, trying to get the community together and get some us on the equal footing and all that stuff. What they try to fix as black folks, you know what I'm saying? Try to get us this, try to get us that, try to get us that. All the lies, because that's all that it is. Okay. And they came out saying basically that Ice Cube is working with Trump is working with Ice Cube or something like that. Girl, I'm sitting here like, so you a Trumper? Back in 2016, you said that you weren't endorsing nobody, but he had to come out and said, no, bitch, I ain't endorsing nobody. Okay, I'm still not endorsing nobody. I'm not endorsing Democrats, or I'm not endorsing Democrats or Republicans. You know what I'm saying? He is also working with this policy thing that he has going on called Contract with Black America plan, encouraging equality and promoting accessibility within the black community. And so basically what is going on is Ice Cube had this plan that's happening. And I guess it's working in conjunction with the Platinum Plan. And, he put this out, reached out to both sides. He reached out to the Democrats and he reached out to the Republicans. And according to him, he said that the Democrats said that they will look into it and try to get something going after the election happened, this current election happened. Whereas with the Republicans, they made adjustments or whatever to make it seem like they would try to go ahead and do something right about now. And that's where we get that Platinum Plan come in and all that stuff. And so at the end of the day, he was like, they both liars, okay? And I don't put faith in nobody, and it's still a lot of, dicking around that's going around. And I'm just sitting here like, so what's the point then? What's the point then? If like, it looks fishy, but I get what he's trying to do. Like, you want to make strides for black people, and sometimes you do have to work with the enemy, but at this point, I wouldn't even want to trust anything. And I know he's not going in there trying to trust them, and Ice Cube has done some questionable things. At one point, I thought his Twitter was hacked. And come to find out, that's just was him. And he put out a whole bunch of anti-Semitic stuff. And it was just a lot of stuff. I was just like, what is this going? I'm looking at the Twitter like, what is this going down here? Is he hacked? No, that was him. That was him. I was like, oh, so that's what we all Okay, I'ma just step away from that. You know, that ain't my zhush, and that's yours, and it ain't mine. So let me throw that away. Okay? And I'm just like, I would never. I don't care if at this point in age, yeah, we gotta work with some people, you know, that we probably don't want to work with to get stuff done or whatever. But this man has a track record of saying a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. And not doing it. That's what politics are. Okay, all these politicians say the same thing. All right, we can't say, well, you know, why you voting for Biden? You know, he ain't gonna do this. Okay, well, what the fuck did Trump do? Trump ain't do shit either. You know, where the wall at? I don't want it, but where the wall at? That shit still ain't built. Okay, you know, he ain't come through on a lot of promises, and you really think that he gonna help in this plant? Girl, come on now. Cube, I get it, but no. It ain't gonna work. Y'all tell me how y'all feel about it. Do y'all understand his position about what he's trying to do? I get what he's trying to do, but do you think it was a good idea for him to even try to align himself? See, and I just got a notification about the package just not being in transit. Beyonce, bitch. I spoke that hoe up. Anyway, trying to be in alliance with this man in any type of way. Like, I just don't trust him. I would never do anything with him. I've never trusted this man. From before he was a president, from before the birth of stuff, I just never trust him. I just never trusted something. He just has a very untrustworthy face, okay? So you guys tell me how y'all felt about that. And then we get this whole thing with Kamala, I should say, because that's how you say her name. But, you know, everybody likes to say Kamala because Kamala. Well, Kamala, okay. Well, Miss Kamala Harris, she had to suspend her campaign for the time being because of the fact that a couple of people that works in conjunction or around her on her campaign has came down with Miss Girl, flight coordinator or something like that, and her communications director Liz Allen came down with Miss Girl. So they're gonna, take some time off for that, which is good. And so far she don't have anything, nothing's wrong with Biden. So we got that to look at. And apparently Trump is cleared of Miss Girl. And I'm just sitting here like, you got cleared of that real quick. I'm questioning a lot of things, but I'm not going to say it. Y'all been saying it. I'm just sitting here like this. Yep. But anyway, moving on from that. Speaking of all this election talk and all this politician talk, okay, I don't think I talked about politics this much in the beginning of a video in a long time. But I hope you guys are registered to vote. They've been doing some funny shit out here. If you are doing early voting, if it's going on in your city, in your town, in your state, please take advantage of it. Because if they're having the issues that they're having now already, okay, that they're having with the early voting, imagine the shit that they're gonna try to pull on November 3rd, okay, when when it's time to go out there and actually vote on election night, okay? Please get out there. Some people, we got differences of lines, differences that's happening. It's voter suppression that's happening. You know, people staying up in lines. Jonte Austin, the super producer, that motherfucker put up on Twitter saying that he was in line for 11 hours. Mind you, this is all that he tweeted, but he said he gonna stay there. Girl, he put up a video. He said 13 hours later, I'm still up in line and all this stuff. I said, that is a whole shift in overtime of work, okay? I don't know, cause that would really test me. That would really test me because if I gotta wait for something like, longer than I need to, I'm the type of person that'll just leave, okay? And that's what they counting on for shit like this to happen, so that we can only have a certain number of machines and a certain number of this and all this stuff and a certain number of places to go to, so that you can just go ahead and go back home and not even try it again. Because some people don't try shit again. Once they try it one time and it don't work, it's over and it's done with. Okay, and I'm that. type of person when it comes to certain things, okay? But I'm glad that people are sticking it out and actually standing those lines. I voted by mail right before the first presidential debate. I had sent my thing in 2 days before I got the note of whatever the notification and the confirmation that they received my ballot and everything. I said Ashley won't be standing up in no line and bitch you ain't finna play me, and I put it up in the right box so that they can get the shit. Okay. On the designated, I went down there to the place. Here you go. There you go. Okay. And so, y'all gotta be careful as well, because let me tell you, and I don't know if you follow me on my Instagram, I put it in my Instagram story. I work at a library. Outside the library is a drop box because that's how you return your items, okay? We had to put a freaking sign on the drop box to tell people, do not drop the ballots in this box because this is not a mailbox and we ain't finna put it in a mailbox, okay? Do you know the shit that they put up in that mailbox? They put trash in that mailbox. They put food in the mash box. They put, at one point we had found some kids' drawers up in the mailbox. I said, you know what? It's just a mess. In the book return box, I should say. Girl, I'm just like, people just do crazy stuff, okay? And I just want y'all to stick it out. What I think was in Virginia, whatever, they had to stop the online voters registration earlier, whatever, because it was a glitch, whatever, that cut it, that wasn't letting people vote, register to vote. So now they extended it. I said, how convenient, okay? Yeah, we just got to be on the lookout. Special, some of the boxes being missing, and they doing all these crazy tactics to try to do voter suppression. Okay, hoping that we would just give up and say fuck it and not do nothing. Okay, and not turn out. People have been turning out though, okay, and people have been sticking it out, and I want everybody to do that. If you can do early voting, please take advantage of it. If you can't, make sure you get down there to the polls and make sure you are registered and you are listed or whatever so that you can go ahead and vote, okay? Because, bitch, let me tell you something. November 3rd, Ashley is going to be high as hell. I'm going to tell you that right now, all right? If you don't see me on Twitter, okay, November 3rd, that's because Ashley just got off of work. And Ashley is gonna be probably just faded, okay, just laid out in the bed, faded or whatever. And I'll probably wake up in the morning and see what the result is. And if that man the world is gonna go really to hell if he get elected again. If y'all let that shit happen again, and I don't even think I think I'm gonna be numb to it. I think I'm gonna be numb to it. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna be quite honest with y'all. I'm gonna let y'all in on something. When he got elected the first time, baby, Ashley cried. Ashley cried. And not cried tears of joy. Ashley cried like, this is not going to work. Like, this is so fucked up. Okay, I had a little moment, Y'all let this shit. And I snapped out of it. I was sad. Girl, it affected my whole mood the next day at work. I didn't know that shit was going to do that like that. It hit me hard like that. I didn't know it. I didn't know it. Some of y'all get hit like that too. So don't sit there like, damn, bitch, you cried. Yes. Okay, I'm being open and honest. Okay? Open and honest. But anyway, enough of that. Let's get on some fuckery, okay? Fuckery number 1. Ryan Henry. Baby. Somebody sent me this story. They didn't send it to me, the whole complete story. Somebody sent me a blurb on it or whatever, said, girl, did you hear this stuff about Ryan Henry? I'm like, what is it? Don't send me stuff about, did you send me this or whatever? Did you hear about this? Girl, tell me, give me a link, give me something so I can look it up. I need to do my research or whatever. Don't give me nothing that's not all the way out there, okay? Don't give me no hearsay stuff or whatever. Don't do that. But it came out, girl. It was all over the blogs about how Ryan was out here doing his friend dirty. I said, listen, if you make me have to apologize to Caesar from Black Ink Crew, New York, when Caesar was pissed off and upset at the fact that Ryan was probably fucking around with Kat, girl, come to find out, I think that shit is real, and I think that Caesar, it is what it is. Even though they won together, you know what I'm saying, that's your boy, you don't fuck around or whatever, you don't do no shit. I think I'm gonna have to apologize to the man, because this man, Anthony Lindsay, his best friend, Ryan's ex best friend at this point, he came out and he said, I'm not doing this because, I want attention. I said, well, what you doing it for? No, he just wanted to put the truth out there, and he said his baby mama Nina blocked him, so he can't talk to her right about now. But he basically accused Ryan of having an affair with his baby mama. Mind you, they're like godfathers and fathers to each other's kids. That's how close they are. The kids want to hang out with them. They literally just had a family vacation with both their families together in August. And this whole time he's been having sex with his baby mother. Okay. And some people may think, oh, that's just his baby. That's grimy, though. Why would you want to have sex with somebody else's, your best friend's baby mama or whatever? I wouldn't even want, that's why I'm here for all the girl codes and the guy codes. Like, I wouldn't even want to touch or think about, yeah, they may be cute or whatever, but I would never want to cross that territory. I don't want to go to a place where my friend or my sister or my brother or whoever family member that had sex with. Now I don't want to go to that same place. I need to go to something new that somebody else did, that I don't know of. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. And for you, that's too close to home. Y'all been around each other. You've been smiling in this man's face, and then he said he found out because he found a text message. He saw a text message conversation that was going on between them two. And that's how he found out about the relationship and how long it's been going on. This man said while he was battling cancer, they were having an affair with each other. And I don't even know if Ryan was messing around with Rachel during this time. That is messed up, okay? And that's probably why the bitch didn't take him back on the end of the last season that had just happened. Girl, I said, girl, that is messed up. And then when Ryan want to come out and say something, he get on his live talking about something. I ain't got nothing to say. I ain't even finna say nothing about it because y'all gonna hate me anyway. Y'all don't even like me no way, so it is what it is. I said, just shut the fuck up. We ain't even need to hear that. That sounds guilty as shit, okay? With your fat ass, you out here doing all this stuff. Like, I don't put shit past Ryan. That's why Rachel, girl, he's a liar, and we saw that on the TV. The way that he made Kat, the tattoo artist. Okay, is her name Kit or Kat? Kat. Other girl name is Kit. The way that he made her out to be like this villain or whatever and lied on her and made it seem like she was doing the most. No, because she told the truth and you was trying to make it seem like she was lying. When we got the video evidence, I said, child, bye Ryan, you dirty as hell. You dirty as hell. I would never. Y'all would do that? Y'all into the girl code and boy code. Would you fuck around with your friend, baby mama, baby daddy, or whatever? And if something like that was to happen, how would you feel about that? How do you feel about going with a friend's ex or a family member's ex or whatever? Put that down in the comments. How would you deal with the situation? Do you believe in shit like that, or you like, well, bitch, you ain't fucking them no more? They feel gay, okay? Cause some of y'all like that. Some of y'all like that. Somebody just said, well, bitch. Oh shit. But anyway, moving on from that. Guess congratulations is in order to Emily B and Fabulous. Jabulous. They had their baby girl. Okay, they had their baby girl, and I think this is the first girl that they had between them because they all had boys. Him and her had boys with each other. What can I say? I mean, it wouldn't have been me. It wouldn't have been me. Because, for one, what you won't do is disrespect the fuck out of me and then disrespect the fuck out of my daddy right in front of me and everything. But, a parent or whatever. But, hey, that's what you want, to each his own. They made up, so we're going to have to move on from it. Congratulations also is to Nikki. We already mentioned that she had her baby. The sex wasn't revealed yet, but she revealed it today that she had a baby boy. So, the memes and Y'all are so fucking hilarious when y'all want to be. The memes when they was like when the Nikki's son found out that she got a whole bunch of other sons and all these sons. These bitches are my sons. That shit was funny to me. I don't care. It was funny as hell. But congratulations to Nikki. And people back in the day, especially when the Say So remix came out and the Savage remix came out, they was trying to say that Nikki was coming at Beyonce and all of y'all hoes was fucking wrong. Beyonce and Nicki is cool. Beyonce done sent some shit over there to Nicki or whatever. So, y'all just be projecting and wanting some drama or whatever. It's all cool in the kingdom. Okay? So that's what's going on with that. Moving on from that, congrats to Cynthia Bailey and Mike Hill. They finally got married on Saturday. And they had a 250 guest wedding in Atlanta. And a couple of people that I know went. You know what I'm saying? Um, they said they had COVID tested. They said they had masks or some shit. But most of the pictures that I seen, ain't nobody had no mask on or whatever. But okay. I'm glad for Cynthia. Cynthia looked real happy. Mike looked real happy. Everybody. Portia, bitch, she may be dumb as a doorknob sometimes. She may be trying to get her activist on or whatever, but mama did that shit with that dress, bitch. I said, what you trying to do? Upstage the girl, the bride or something? Mama did that. Mama fucking did that. I'ma give her credit for that. But 250 gas. Baby, I would have said no. I would have been like, listen, thanks, but I got some other shit to do. And it's called keep my immune system on the up and up. That's what it's called, okay? And then some of them probably flew out there and they got oh my God. The risk that everybody took to come to that wedding, it just wouldn't be me. It just wouldn't be me. But congratulations to Cynthia. She looks happy. And when Leon sent that message, I said, Leon, first of all, we know you fine or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And you got the voice or whatever. Why you giving her and Mike bedroom voice teas or whatever? Cynthia, congratulations on your wedding to Mike Hill. Even though I couldn't come because I'm filming overseas, I just want y'all to have all the love and the grace and beauty in the world because y'all deserve one another. I said, hold up. Did you hear where they put the music behind it? I said, Cynthia, you let that go. I really want to know what happened between them two. Did he cheat? Did he cheat? I know Cynthia said she wasn't a marriage type of girl, but maybe it's because she just haven't found the right one and that's what was going on. But I just want to know what went on in that relationship. I really did. I'm nosy like that. But anyway, moving on from that, before we go any further, we got to talk about what's going on in Nigeria, the NSARS movement that's going on right about now. Um, Basically, it's this special anti-robbery squad that was put in place by the government or whatever to combat robbery. From protect people from robbery. Okay, and what they are actually doing now is this squad or whatever that they put in to help these people to protect the people are now attacking the civilians, are attacking young people who either have locks in their hair, who wear nice clothes, who have nice things, who, have iPhones and stuff like that, who looks like they have money, trying to make it seem as though they're stealing and they got their things illegally and they're forcing people to give them money out of ATMs and stuff like that. People have been killed. People have been attacked. People have been brutalized and things like that. At one of the protests that was going on, a protester did get killed, unfortunately. I heard about a girl who was assaulted, by one of the members or whatever just because she, wasn't for refused their advancement, their harassment or whatever. Um it's mess, and I feel for them that's going on through that because you shouldn't have to feel unsafe in your own place and feel like you have to watch your back every time you go outside. And it's unfortunate that we got to go through what we're going through over here and they're dealing with what they're dealing with, and it's from people that looks like them, you know And that's very unfortunate. I think the governor or whoever that's in charge or whatever tried to disband it all of a sudden. Then they want to put in place this SWAT thing. And they was like, no, don't put that in place because it's damn near the same thing. Okay. And this is how you lose trust in the leaders and the people that you that's supposed to be out there to protect you. When you got people like these coming out and doing all this horrible things to you, like, who do you trust at this point? And this is why it's important for people to band together and to speak up and try to get shit to be changed or whatever, and to vote out here and see the shit that's going on. Like, it's crazy how everything is happening all over the world. 2020 is fucking wild, y'all. It's just a mess. I feel for everybody out there in Nigeria. Speaking of Nigerians, Tony fucking Braxton. See how that segue? Okay. Tony Braxton. Tony Braxton, who is private when it comes to drama in her family. She don't speak on shit. Even when it comes to her sisters and all that stuff that they got going on, she don't speak on nothing, okay? She said, baby, my name is Benny and I ain't in it, okay? I'm finna man my business, all right? I ain't got time for my health to be stressed out or whatever so it can affect my health. No. Girl, all of a sudden, Miss Tony put up on Twitter that she said, David, you weasel and you ferret. Bitch, I said, that motherfucker don't look like a goddamn ferret. I said, oh my God, the whole time I was trying to figure out what he looked like. That shit, baby, it was simple, but the shit made me laugh because it came out of the blue. I was sitting here like, wait a minute, Miss Tony, you don't do this. What's happening? She said, what you won't do is you cross the fucking line when you involve the goddamn kids. That's not what you gonna do with my shit, okay? Leave me the fuck alone. Leave me and mine the fuck alone, okay? That's what you need to do. I'm sitting here like, and it came out of nowhere. Like, I ain't heard shit about Tamar this whole time. I ain't heard shit about, she's slowly coming back to social media or whatever. But I really wish that she would take some more time off and just, focus on herself and heal and all that stuff. Because, she ain't healed. She ain't healed. And then, this shit just come out of nowhere. And then Tamar tweets, nobody wins when the family feuds, with a heart broken emoji. And then she posts, then Tawanda gets on her live with her man and basically was like, yeah, Tony is cool or whatever, because we know that, she don't usually do stuff like that. And if she doing something like that, that means the line has really been crossed and things is going on. And basically saying that it's more to the story than we know. It's a lot more. It goes a lot deeper. And that, David is a loser. Okay. And so Tamar decided the day after to post like a 2 minute and 50-second type of clip, voice note, voice tweet or whatever on Twitter, basically saying that, I think this, I don't know. She was saying that David is not necessarily a bad guy. I understand, is while it's cool that my family is finally sticking up for me or whatever. I said, oh. The way that she said that was like, because we already know, like, the relationships ain't really there right now. Okay, I said, so wait a minute, y'all still on the outs for most of the family members? What's going on? Okay, that ain't none of my business, though, but, it's noticeable. It's noticeable. And so she was basically like, even though I'm not here for what he said in his live or whatever, and we going through what we going through, I'm not going to sit here and act like David is really this bad man and I can understand what's being portrayed and all that stuff. He not this fame-hungry type of person. He not this trying to seek TV time type of person all the times he got on TV or whatever. It's because I asked him to and he did it for me. I sat here and I was like, he a good man. He was good to Logan. He was this, he was that. And I'm sitting here like, yeah, that may be true, but girl, we ain't stupid, okay? You can defend. That's that Stockholm syndrome type of shit. You. If she want to say that, I'm going to let her say it. And it seems like the same shit that she been saying when people protect their abusers. And I ain't saying that he abused the fuck out of her or whatever. I think they be going at each other or whatever. But if you watch the Get Your Life show, he's controlling his shit. In the way, bitch, let me talk about that for a second. If you watch that shit, that show is terrible. That show is terrible. No shade to Tamar, but baby, I can understand the reason why you did not want to do that. That shit was half-ass put together, and it seemed like she did that shit just so it can be the last thing that she got to do to get out of a fucking contract. And so let me just give y'all this little shit so y'all can get the fuck up out my hair. That's what it looked like. That shit was, I'm sitting here, it's chaotic, okay? And the way that he went after that lady that was helping Tamar, I don't get it. She needs to put her foot down. I don't give a fuck if that's your man or not at the time, but you had that lady goalie come in to talk to you and to help you. It ain't got shit to do with him. He talking about her work is witchcraft and just basically disrespecting the bitch and all that shit. And I'm just sitting here like, why would you do that? Why would you do that? This ain't about you. He inserting himself. Don't nobody give a fuck. Your family, your family, your family. Do you got a ring on the finger? Did y'all go down to get married? Where is the marriage license? Okay? Your family, your family. Girl, shut up. Like, he was doing the absolute most, and he just annoyed me every time I saw him on the show. Like, when I tell you, you get that instant feeling that the vibes ain't there, like something ain't right with him. That's what you get, okay? The more and more that you see him, and the more that you see him, I'm just sitting here like, no. The way that he's going about stuff, girl. And I'm just like, okay, you know, turn this shit out. Turn this shit off. And I was like, well, Tamar, if that's what you want to feel. And, you know, she said they ain't together no more. And they said what wound up happening is Tony got pissed off because basically the cops came to her house allegedly looking for Tamar to serve her, I guess, you know, because he put out this restraining order or whatever for this domestic abuse shit. And, you know, he claims that he told them to go to Vince's house or whatever. And I'm just sitting, and Tony said her kids was there. She said basically, don't involve me in this shit. This ain't got nothing to do with me. So don't put me in this stuff. So I understand why she was pissed off. If we've been cool this whole time, don't involve me in whatever this mess is that y'all got going on, because it has absolutely nothing to do with me, my name. I don't do shit like this. Don't involve me in this drama, okay? That's why I'm stepping back from stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I get it, but it's a mess. It's a mess, and it is just so coincidental that for the past thing, the domestic shit come up when Tamar's show comes on. Well, it's about to come on like a week or so before Tamar's show come on. This happens a couple of weeks or so before the Braxtons comes on, because you know the new season comes back next month. Okay, ain't nobody got a plan with it, and everybody gonna be on the show. Okay, everybody gonna be on there, so it's gonna be a mess. It's gonna be a mess. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it, bitch. It's gonna be a mess. Moving on from that, Jesse Williams, his divorce is finally finalized from his ex-wife, Aaron Drake Lee. You know, they've been trying to fight this divorce for 3 years, trying to, you know, figure it out. And basically what they have come to, the judge has granted both of them physical and legal custody of both of their kids. And she gets $40,000 a month in child support for both of their kids. Plus she's getting $50,000 a month in back child support from 2017 to 2019 October. I said, whew, okay, mama. Plus 3 homes. Plus 3 homes. She can't touch his Grey's Anatomy money. But she got all that other stuff. I know he glad it's over with, but damn, that's a lot of shit. But y'all tell me how y'all feel about that one. You know, hearing about that, and then, you know, you hear like with Keisha Cole and Booby, they was going through their divorce for a long time, and they end up just, you know, saying, bitch, I don't get nothing, you don't get nothing, we just come with what we came with. That's it. That we ain't got to split nothing else up, and we ain't even got to do child support. We just take care of the baby when he up in our custody or whatever. Baby, that is a light and day difference, okay? Cardi B. Now, we saw this story already before, so no one is surprised. Cardi B took Offset back. Cardi B took Offset back. She tried to let that nigga go the first time, and he came back. He weaseled his way back in. We remember when he interrupted his show. Her show at one point with them flowers arrangement and all that stuff. And then, she was pissed off. But she did what? She took his ass back. This time, she filed for divorce or whatever. She claims that she was tired of arguing, all that stuff, or whatever. So that's what it was, if that's really what it all was, okay? And then, her birthday is coming up, right? All of a sudden, there's this big old billboard that was from Culture that was put up by Offset, So, of course, that was number one. I said, bitch, he finna weasel his way back. He is finna weasel his way back. Because that shit probably would have got me, too. I would have been like, oh, you put my child up there, too? Okay. Sometimes you be weak in the flesh, okay? And that's exactly what the fuck it was. They was never done with each other. Even though he was out here looking stressed out on his little videos and stuff like that, what color I'ma dye my hair and all that shit. I said, nigga, go eat a sandwich. Nigga, go drink some water because you look dehydrated, okay? He said he was stressed because he missed his girl because you fucked up, all right? But then, the birthday party come, and he at the birthday party, he done gave her a Rolls Royce for a gift. He kissed her, they kissing, she giving him a lap dance on the floor and stuff like that. She get on her live and basically said she missed the dick. She missed the dick, she missed her friend and all that shit and yada 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 yada, whatever the fuck else. I not surprised, okay? I didn't hold my breath for that shit. I don't even feel. Girl, did you really file the divorce papers, Cardi? Did you really file them? I don't even think so. Anyway, moving on from that, ain't nobody goddamn surprised. Y'all gotta stop playing with me. You know what I'm saying? I really want to see Cardi with a bitch for real. Like, I really want her to have a bitch on her arm and a nigga for some reason. Like, I want her to still, I don't want her to be with Offset. I mean, he seems like a good dude, but, he just a hoe. All right? But I still want her to do her little hoe shit, too. But, if women do it, she all type of nasty bitches and shit, the double standard or whatever. But I still want her to have a little bitch on her arm or something like that. I do. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. I wanted to get a lot of people with a little bitch on their arm. Let me stop calling them bitches. Women. Okay? But anyway, because somebody gonna say it up in the comments. Calm down. Okay? I call everybody bitch. But anyway, it's a term of endearment when I say it. Okay? That's like them niggas. Anyway, Tim Norman. Big hip Tim. Okay? Hips in the dips, hips in the dips, hips in the dips, hips in the dips. He pleaded not guilty to conspiring to set up to have his nephew killed. Okay. And that's the update that I have on that. That motherfucker is guilty as all hell because they got all the type of evidence and they've been getting evidence from 4 years. Okay. So he can plead all the type of not guilties in the world. You're still guilty in my eyes. Moving on from that, Coming to America has been picked up by Amazon. And so they will be going there for $125 million and it will be available to the public to see. Coming to America 2, I should say. It will be available to the public December the 18th. I'm looking forward to seeing it. It's this little thing going around with Darius McCray, who played Eddie on Family Matters or whatever. Y'all, he was showing love and support or whatever to Sydney Star. And if you don't know, Sydney Star is a trans woman. Okay? And he was flirting with her or whatever. So the fuck what? He's always made it known. Like, it's always been known. Okay? He's living his truth. I don't see the issue. I really don't. He likes what he likes. He's just bold enough and man enough to say that's what he liked. It is what it is. Moving on from that, Royce called out his Royce from Love and Basketball. Royce from Basketball Wives. Damn, girl, I put 2 of the shows together. She called out Dwight Howard after the championship win, and was talking about how you in the same city as your kids and you not even coming over there to see your kids or whatever, your son and all that stuff or whatever. He gotta cry. I gotta be up in bed and cry as he cried himself to sleep because he like why his daddy won't talk to him, why his daddy this and why his daddy that. The typical baby mama, baby daddy type of shit. And then his little girlfriend, I think she gay. I don't want to say that. Let me scratch that from the record, because she played basketball too. You know what I'm saying? She on the professional WNBA team. And my thing is, she fine as hell to me. You know what I'm saying? And she looked like she could go either way. But to be with Dwight Howard, I just want to know, how did that come about? You know what I'm saying? You know what they said about him too. You know, it's rumors about him as well, but they never been founded. But she tried to, I said, girl, you just shut your mouth up. Okay? And my thing of it is, I cannot be with somebody that would not take responsibility of taking care of their kids and seeing their kids. It's more than just being there financially. You have to be there physically too. Okay? And if you're in the same city as your child, why not just see them? I don't get it. But you know, of course, Royce had to put that shit all on blast or whatever. So here's what it is. Dexter. Y'all remember Dexter? Showtime show. Oh my God, the dude that was killing the serial killers and the bad guys? Yes. Okay. So I hated the way the series finale ended. I hated that whole last season. That whole last season made me sick. And I'm not gonna give it away because some of y'all probably haven't seen it. I want y'all to go back. I think it's on Netflix. Go back and rewatch it, okay? Because it's so good. But they bringing it back for a limited series. They bringing it back for one more season or whatever. I want to see what's going to happen. I was like, I seen that shit pop up yesterday. I was like, oh shit, y'all better not be playing. They ain't playing, y'all. But that's what's going on. 101 and Half are now on Netflix. I'm almost through with the first season of 101, because that's the one that I forgot some of the shit. But I'm looking at all the episodes and everything is just coming back, and I'm just like laughing my ass off. It's so good. Okay, to see Flex Alexander play Michael Jackson on that Halloween episode in season 1, and then to see him in that Michael Jackson movie that he played, I said, bitch, now you look better on here when you was on 101 as Michael Jackson than you did in the goddamn movie that was for him. Girl, what happened? What happened? Okay, but anyway, y'all, we got some good content that's on Netflix. That's all I'm gonna say. And the Billboard Awards. The Billboard Awards was the Billboard Awards. I recorded it and I just watched I fast forward and watched some of the performances. Doja Cat saved it for me. Okay, really did. You know, she did what she had to do. And surprisingly, like, Doja Cat been the one that's saving these award shows. To be the main one that I like out of all these award shows that she's been performing on. She the one that wakes it up or whatever. She did a really good job last night. Was it last night? Yeah, last night. And who else? Like, the performances weren't bad. It just was weird because, you know, they didn't have an audience. They didn't even have a clapping track. They didn't even have a audience track to be like, woo woo. Like, it was just dead air. It was weird. It's understandable that they had to do it this way, but it was weird a little bit because of the non-participation of no audience or whatever. But other than that, you know, it was okay. It wasn't really bad. It was just a little weird with no people there. But you know, and everybody had a good time. Everybody did the best that they could, I guess. But anyway, that's all that I got. You know, this video long enough. Y'all got the whole weekend to watch the rest of it. I gotta go to work this whole weekend. Friday and Saturday. Oh my God. I'm tired. Anyway, I just got real tired just thinking about it. I'm ready to go to sleep. Ooh. You know, when you get tired, you get goofy, okay? That's where I'm at right about now. But anyway, you guys tell me how you feel about this video. You guys enjoy yourself. You guys go out there and vote. Make sure you are registered. Do what you got to do. Be nice. Be easy. Be breezy. Okay? And I will see y'all later. Peace.